G'day guys, Sean here. Welcome to another episode of High Handicap Reviews. Today, heading out to the backyard again, we're going to do Bryson DeChambeau's speed training. It's been around for a few years, so going to get set up, but stick around with us and we'll get to it. We're all set up, ready to go, guys. Thanks for joining us. So today we're going to give the Bryson DeChambeau Speed Training a crack. It's been floating around the internet for a couple of years, whether you've seen it or not, but had to write it down because there is a bit of information, but quickly I'll put it up on the screen as well. But so step one is to hit your normal driver and record, he says record the ball speed, but for us mere mortals and average players, we're going to go off the head speed and use that for the baseline. So hit a few of those and get a baseline. I've just had a bit of a warm up, so we're ready to go. Then step two, once you get a baseline, you want to keep hitting balls rapid fire until you get 10 miles an hour above your baseline. So once you've done that, you have a bit of a slight rest, then you drop down to 5 miles an hour above your initial baseline. Then you keep that constant for a little bit. Then you have a bit of a rest again. So you ramp it up again, 8 miles an hour. 8 miles an hour above your second baseline. That one that you had to in step three, where you had to get that second baseline. Then after you've hit 8 miles an hour above your second base, you drop down 3 miles an hour and keep that. Sorry, once you've hit that 8 miles, then you drop down 3 from that and keep that as your third base. Then after that, you want trying to add an extra 2. So it's a little bit complicated. I'll get it on the screen so you can pause it and see it. But we'll go through it in time and see how we go. So basically, if you get all that done, you should have gained about 12 miles an hour. And again, we're going off head speed instead of ball. Sorry about the wind too, guys, and the microphone, if that's no good. But yeah, so had to write it down, make sure we're getting it right. So stick with us. Have had a bit of a warm up. So we'll get a bit of a baseline now and we'll go from there. Okay, so average club speed, my baseline is 105.5. So what we need to do is get 10 miles an hour above that. So we're just going to hit balls until we can get 10 above that. So it's 115.5. So a bit warm out today, but we're going to give it a good crack. So we're not worried about, again, not worried about where the balls are going. All right, getting there. Yes. All right. So we got there. Whew. Wasn't too many. Actually, it wasn't too bad. So 116.5. So now 110.5 consistently. So that's where we want to do. We want to hit that, or maybe even a touch more, a bit more consistently now. So on to step 3. But all right, one more. Got to give it a. Yes. Okay. We're done. I've gone a bit high, as you can see. I've gone a bit higher than 110, so I've exhausted myself a bit. But all right, guys, we're back. Now I've just realised I didn't have my glove on, so don't know if that'll help or not, but we'll soon see. So we're after 118.5. Put it down on the screen. So that's to get up to step 4. So we're up to step 4. So gonna all right. Oh, I topped it. Oh, I did it. I did it. Down 3, so I have to 115 for 5 or 6 shots. All right, guys, that's 100 shots in total. All right, so thanks for joining us. As you can see, I didn't get there, so I got to step 4, or I got up to 5, but I couldn't keep that 115 and a half consistently. I don't think I actually got there. So that's 100 shots with the driver, plus my warm up. So it's a fair few swings. Is it for you? Is it for the average golfer? I'd say no. I know. You're best to, well, you can do it if you want, but yeah, you're best to use a swing aid. I think speed sticks or rip sticks or aero swing or something similar. That's very tough, and to get there takes a fair bit. So I think once maybe somebody's built up a bit of strength, they'll get there, but I don't think this is for everyone. If you want to try it, be careful. I did get a bit of a sore knee there at one point because of how hard I was swinging, and you lose your technique. So I think that's a big thing, is the fact that you lose your technique is not great. Let us know what you think, if you're going to try it. If you're not, if you've got some other things, I do have an aero swing coming that I will be probably using more regularly to gain some swing speed. So we'll see how we go with that. Thanks for joining in. Let us know what else you want to see, more training aids. I've got a few more things coming in the post that I'll start to review, and hopefully we'll get out there and do some course vlogs on a few other things. But appreciate you joining in. I hope you enjoyed it. This one a little bit longer, but yeah, check out the links below, guys. Also too, I've got a Patreon page that I've just started. It's $1 a month. I'm just trying to build up a bit of a base and get some new equipment for myself and create better content for you guys. So with the Patreon page, you'll get, I guess, early release of videos and stuff, but also I will be doing giveaways on that more regularly, and I will, once I've built up some money to buy new equipment, I'll start giveaways on a monthly and even fortnightly basis. But see how we go with that. Appreciate you joining in, and we'll catch you next time. See you guys.